Welcome back. Today we came on a tour that we found on Viator, and this tour so far has been super awesome. Our first stop today was at a garden clock. It's called the Flower Clock in Vina del Mar. It was actually put there in 1962 when the World Cup was held in Vina del Mar, and it was made by Swiss clockmakers. That was a really quick and beautiful stop, and then we headed on to one of the two original Morai statues. These statues are found at Easter Island, and there are only two that are not at Easter Island. One of them is in Vina del Mar, which is the one we stopped at. The other one is at the British Museum. So we are very lucky to be able to see such a beautiful and historical statue while here.
And now we are, we had to move for a second, but now we are at a fish market. This is the third stop of the tour. This is the more authentic, from this stop on is the more authentic part of Chile and all the surrounding areas, and the more authentic part of the tour.
He told us that the first two were kind of like on every tour, and they kind of had to add those on, but now he really wants us to have just like an authentic experience, just kind of going around Vina del Mar, Valparaiso, and then we're going to a vineyard later today. So it's going to be a day jam-packed with stuff, and we are so thrilled. Here at this fish market, the market is just crazy with people, crazy with fishermen. It is Good Friday, so he said it's busier than it usually is, but it is
busier than normal, it looks like.
It is just a sight to see. It's been really fun so far.
And it really shows like the authentic part of this beautiful country. The one downside though is we have to be super careful, because they do
pickpocket.
Yeah,
and
pickpocket,
all of that stuff.
and
so we're just holding our things close.
Yeah, so whenever you come out here, just make sure you're cautious. Look at your surroundings, especially in the market, because in the market they will try to do that. But anyways,
with that being said, we are going to head on into the market and show you around.
This is the start of the market. This looks super packed in there at the moment. Oh gosh. And of course it's a fish market, so obviously it smells like fish. People seem nice here. Like I said, there's a lot of fish. That's primarily what this is. It is not as packed as I thought it was going to be initially, as they made it seem, but it's still packed, and we're just walking around and checking it out for now. So here they have some octopus and some other different types of fish, which I'm pretty sure if you like fish you would like. And they sell them in different types of forms. There's skinned, there's not skinned, pretty much untouched, and just cut to the size that you want. And then there's also like different types of shells that you can buy, and they have stuff in them. And you can also get it in a bag, just like that.
It's a very interesting experience. I'm really loving it so far.
So outside of the market, there's also a outside market where you can actually buy pretty much anything, just like any other place in the Latin American world, or in the world. There's you can buy anything from clothes to buy food and shoes, bowls, anything. It's here, so you wouldn't have to go anywhere.
In Valparaiso. We just got here a little bit ago. We started walking it down the beautiful steps. It's lots of like hills into the mountains that lead into the sea. And as you walk down, there are so many different murals to see as you're walking around the city. It would take days to see all the murals that the city has to offer. We stopped for lunch, which is where we are now. We're having a beef stew, and then we are going to continue heading down the hills towards the sea.
2 cappuccinos later, and a dessert and some great food, great local food. We have made it out of the restaurant, and we're now walking down this alleyway that has a lot of graffiti and stuff, and a wonderful viewpoint. And it's also home to a lot of little tables with stuff to buy, which is great for the community here.
We just have like 10 minutes before we meet back with our group, so we're just doing the recommendation of our tour guide, which was to come down this little alleyway. But I mean, we're trying not to buy souvenirs, so.
It's really hard to when you have a limited space of luggage and wanting to buy all these things.
It is very pretty here. Our tour guide took us around Valparaiso on foot so we could view all of the different artwork and architectural structures before we headed to the funicular to head down the mountain. We just took one of the 30 funiculars down the hill in Valparaiso, and now we are waiting for our bus so we can head to Casablanca to go to a winery there where we get to do a wine tasting. We are at Vina Mar, which is a vineyard in Casablanca, and we just tried 2 of their wines. We tried a Brut and then some sort of red wine. We're both not big fans of red wine, so we didn't really like it, but the Brut was really good. We were told we have about 30 minutes to kind of just walk around, so we are going to go to the cellars and kind of look at the wines that they have downstairs, and then we'll kind of just like walk around to the vineyard. They said we could walk through the vineyard, so we're just gonna kind of go around and see what there is to explore.
in Santiago?
The tour was a lot of fun. Our tour guide was fantastic, as well as the driver. We highly recommend this tour if you're looking for something to do when you're in Santiago.
We will get a little commission out of it, a little percentage out of the sale at no cost to you. So make sure to use the link below if you want to book this tour or any tours here in Santiago. Now that we're back in Santiago, we're going to go get something to eat at the mall that we were at yesterday, and then we're probably going to call it a day.
And with that being said, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps our channel out and we really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next video where we spend another day exploring Santiago.